What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Kairos Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
79, ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Viking 8, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 21. First down, Cleveland.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make,
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
For Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ready from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Big Lion. Let's go. On last line. Ready.
Here's Judkins. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Browns.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Raiders' extra point is good, and the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Romodunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bears first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's for the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. They gain 18 yards on that long. 1st down, Chicago.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Throwing again, Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Highland Wallace. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Vegas!
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feet. I'm
They're trying the left side with Swift. And he will score! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
On the ready. Ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. That touchdown reception number 22 for him this year. Tied for second all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown there. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Kickoff for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A pickup of 44 yards.
Ready, set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18 Cardinals, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will go up by 7.
Bears 28.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. The success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they'll test the deep.
Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
What is that?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's the Pro Bowl corner, Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
70 Rangers, 7.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Go, Jack! Go, Jack! Come on! Mack!
On the give, it's Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80! Go!
They'll give it here to Judkins. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
3rd and 11.
Let's go. Drop 60. Cougar nice.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Raiders' kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Malik Collins gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19. Here we go. 19 tight. 19.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Agunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Here's Williams. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What is going on?
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one taken in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitching catch on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set!
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 19 tight, 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneers. Go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it.
They'll look to throw again. Pass caught by Bond. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So, rarefied air for the quarterback position. The first QB to ever throw 60 touchdown passes in an NFL season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A run here with Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game?
No chance at all. He'll go down. That's the safety, Grant Delpit, star at LSU, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Throwing again, Williams. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a design run, and he will score. Game on. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
45, Bears 42. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. Matthew Judon in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Got it. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a Browns first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, come on. Set.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll get about 5.
Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Like to go.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. There'll be a loss of yardage. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
70 Red, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back to throw. Going right sideline and complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Ready, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Knock that Bronco 80.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everyone.